Crown Prince Yong presented his newest creation to his father, the skipping rope. He claimed it was an excellent plan that will take care of your health, father. The king, though skeptical, allowed Hyung to demonstrate. Hyung showed how the king was meant to use the rope, explaining that Western scholars' books recorded that those who sat for long periods had weaker lower bodies, but using this object would make their legs stronger. Hyung winked and added that the rope was also something good for males, which piqued the king's interest. The king, intrigued by the health and implied personal benefits, agreed to try, asking if he simply had to jump to the sound of the bell attached to the rope. Hyung eagerly counted, ordering the chief eunuch to count to 100 jumps. The king, panting and struggling, was shocked to find he had only managed 9 jumps. He asked Hyung to reduce the number, but Hyung insisted, "No, we can't do that, father. We have a long way to go. I will stay with you until you reach 100, father." King Sejong began performing the rope skipping daily. The intense exercise immediately improved his health. The king, who previously struggled to have a bowel movement once every 3 days, began visiting the apricot flower bowl, the royal potty, daily. He was also able to stay up later to do the nation's work and began visiting the queen more frequently. The results were so dramatic they immediately became palace gossip. Officials noted the king's improved complexion and concluded this was the power of rope skipping. Soon, a crowd of officials descended on Hyung, clamoring for the new product, complaining of fatigue, insomnia, and being constantly nagged by their wives. "Can you create more of those skipping ropes? It doesn't matter how many seum of rice you want," they pleaded. Hyung, delighted, immediately employed his division of labor method on the spot to meet the demand. "Henceforth, you all will be dividing your work. One in charge of the ropes, one for the handles, and one for the bells." He then placed an order for 500 more. Hyung wasn't finished. He brought a garment pattern to the royal tailor, explaining that those wearing skirts would be uncomfortable skipping. So this new garment was designed to help them able to move more comfortably. As his wealth gathered faster than I thought, Hyung laughed triumphantly, but confessed that he was still lacking. "I'm still hungry." Meanwhile, the conservative ministers observed Hyung's brazen pursuit of wealth through sales. They remained confident that he would eventually overstep. If His Highness becomes conceited and unable to discern his logic, he'll walk into the path of destruction himself. Suddenly, a frantic official rushed in, screaming, We in big trouble! His Highness the Crown Prince has attempted suicide!" If you are enjoying these videos and manhwas, do like, subscribe, and comment. That will motivate us to bring new indie titles like this to you.